stay-at-home dad, watching Disney movies he never had. His daughter digs through all the VHS, crushing the classics in a princess dress. Informed like Scuttle, Kurt's got your ticket, making it real like Jiminy Cricket. Most are off the Captain Hook, but if the Tweedledum, he'll be taking more shots than Bambi's mom. Leave him raised like Simba, or cracked like the beast dishes. He'll show you a whole new world, you won't need pre-wishes. Stay at home, Disney Dad.
We actually watched and recorded and reviewed Tigger movie for the second week of Pooh 2, but I didn't even see this gem in the bin until now, so being Valentine's week, I wanted to uphold the strong tradition of bringing you quality Valentine's Day content every February. So next week will be the Tigger movie, but I might be talking like it's the second week next week when it's actually the third week, and I just also saw there's a fifth Thursday in February this year. There's a leap year, so that means 5 Winnie the Pooh movies in one short month. And again, it's a leap year. This is an extra Thursday. You know, it doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. Let's press play and let's see how the most selfish characters ever created celebrate the Day of Love. This is also originally someone named Chelsea's VHS tape. Chelsea, Chels, if you're out there, I hope you grew up and you expected more from a romantic partner than whatever atrocities we were about to watch. Okay, ad for Winnie the Pooh and a Valentine for you. Buy this tape. It's the tape we're already watching. That's always a great attention to detail. Running time, only 30 minutes. Feature presentation, opening shot of Christopher Robin's bedroom. I like to imagine it's a creepy old man recording this on his phone as it kind of goes through and he's just saying this stuff aloud like the narration. Christopher Robin had a best friend. It was a bear. Narrator says, it's Valentine's Day, but it's a day that brought about uncertainty because it brings about change, and change is scary for one, Winnie the Pooh. And you know what? I cleared my mind going into this one this week. No biases. I'm ready. Pooh me. Pooh walks into Piglet's room and Piglet scrambles to cover something up, and I like to think it was an insane collection of some of just the nastiest magazines you can legally buy. But no! Piglet was making a Valentine's Day card and Pooh was like, oh no! Is that tomorrow? Like he has a significant other or is capable of love and affection in any way. No, Christopher Robin was missing. That's who Pooh's looking for. So Pooh goes outside, looks for him. Instead, he finds his friends hiding behind a tree trunk, peeping on something or something. Turns out they're watching Christopher Robin, who is writing a love letter. Robin spells Winnie, W-I-N-N-I, like Pooh's name. And everyone's like, oh, well, actually, it's just Rabbit. He's the only one that could spell. It's for Winnie the Pooh. No, it's for Winfred. Winfred. That's a girl. But is it? Okay, Owl, they don't know what a girl is. So Owl breaks into a song that goes, girls are like boys, but also different. I'm surprised this song wasn't resurrected in the last few years with all the pronoun anger and debates. Anyway, Owl says Christopher Robin was bitten by a love bug. And Pooh is like, we need to take him to the hospital. And as you would expect, they hatch a plan because they're threatened by this Winifred girl. And they want to make sure Christopher Robin forgets all about this floozy. So he keeps 100% of his attention focused on his toys and only his toys, nothing else ever. This is like Toy Story before Toy Story was Toy Story. Poor Christopher Robin. Imagine this army of idiots all working together just to block you. What? Okay, so the gag is that this thing is a smitten. That's the creature bug they're trying to catch and squash. If they don't, Pooh says, Christopher Robin will never be himself again. And that's actually clever writing. This is also kind of like Inside Out, which I haven't seen, but I have heard enough about to feel like I've seen. And imagine if this was the last episode of Winnie the Pooh. This is how it ends. Christopher Robin walks up to this sweetie, this Valentine. She's like 5 years older than him, just with incredible grades. And after Christopher Robin falls head over heels for her, poof, Pooh and Tigger and Piglet and Eeyore and Gopher and Kanga and Roo and Rabbit all just disappear like that. Childhood instantly forgotten, instantly erased by the demands of puberty. That is actually like the greatest ending you could write to this story, right? Also, Kanga is a girl. So what the are they talking about? They know what a girl is. They follow the smitten bug deep into the woods and get lost. Eeyore says, the only thing we know is that nobody knows. And I want to make that into like an inspirational poster and put it on the wall at work with the rest of them. Pooh catches this thing in a jar, but he loses his friends in the forest. Pooh finally lets the smitten out of the jar and he watches it float in the night air, and it's magical and wonderful, and all the characters are now watching it dance in the sky, and they think this is incredible, and it brings them joy. there's a lot going on here, a lot of layers. The smitten floats back into the jar, and now they want to get it back to Christopher Robin. I missed something here. I missed something with the smitten. They were going to release the bug back to Christopher Robin, but before they do that, Robin is like, I need to ask you guys something. Do you think this girl I like will like this card? He shows him the card he made. Sad moment. Pooh can't do it. He lets the bug go instead. So was that bug like Christopher Robin's childhood innocence? I really missed something. I'm sorry. I missed what this smitten represented because they needed to get it back to Christopher Robin apparently so he would stay the same and not be interested in girls. But instead, Pooh saw how happy girls make Robin now, so he let the bug go instead. And I am shocked by this rare act of selfishness. I don't know what to do with myself. Now the animals also receive Valentine's Day cards from Christopher Robin as well the next day. Pooh is confused. He goes to Robin and is like, you sent us all Valentine's Day cards, but we thought you found a new friend. And Christopher Robin breaks into song. It's a song about how much he'll care about Pooh and his friends no matter what happens. So you know what that means. Christopher Robin totally struck out with this girl.
That's what I think about.
What do you think?
What we have is a concern about Curtis Anderson. His interviewing style is not the best. His personal appearance is not the best. I was wondering if the man has some kind of a hold over the channel that he's allowed to be employed for so long with the standards of journalism and personal appearance